Hey Muffin Tops, welcome back to my channel. My name is Damali. Welcome to SmearedApron. For all of my ride or die fans, what up? Today we're going to be making stir-fried, spicy, might I add, spicy stir-fried okra. Okra is one of my favorite vegetables, obsessed with it. I love the texture, super slimy. It's going to be fantastic, and we'll pair it with a little bit of rice later on. But before we get started, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get more notifications from me. So let's get started. First and foremost, we're gonna put about a pound of okra in a bowl. You can rinse the okra. Normally I like to rinse the okra first, and then I will rinse it again under warm water. Once you've rinsed the okra, you're going to cut the tip and the ends of the okra. After that, you're gonna wash the okra again. Make sure you thoroughly wash it. Usually when you cut the tips and ends, sometimes it might be a little slimy, but you wanna thoroughly wash the okra. After you've washed the okra, you are going to get a paper towel, lay it on a plate. Then you're going to put the okra over the paper towel, and then you're going to put another paper towel over the okra. What you're going to do here is you're going to dry the okra as best as you can. Usually I let this dry for about 10-15 minutes. Once the okra is dry, you are going to cut each individual okra in half. As you can see here, after I've cut all the okra in half, the okra is nice and dry, very clean in a bowl. Now we're gonna get all of our spices together, what we're gonna need to stir fry this okra. We're gonna need 1 teaspoon of minced garlic and ginger, about 2 tablespoons of peanut oil. You can also use vegetable oil, that's okay. Then we are going to use 1 teaspoon of garam masala, curry powder, paprika, and turmeric. We're also going to use 1 white onion chopped and 1 scallion chopped. You can mix it all in the same bowl, that's okay. We're also going to be using 1 teaspoon of what I call the panch purin. It's basically a mixture of exotic spices. These are some seeds that I like to use in this mix. It's so good. I tell you, there's an Indian store in my neighborhood. I'm obsessed with it. They have some of the best, authentic spices there. Really great blends, things that you wouldn't get at your normal supermarket. It has a mixture of cumin, fennel, mustard, vegetable, kalonji, and fenugreek seeds. In your deep non-stick pan, medium pan, under medium heat, you're gonna add the peanut oil. Then you want to add the seeds and mix it nicely. You can lower the heat here. Usually I lower it a little bit just so the seeds don't burn. After mixing it for about half a minute, then you want to add the minced garlic and ginger paste. Mix that around a bit as well. As I said, you want to make sure that you don't burn the seeds and the minced garlic and ginger paste. So you want to lower the heat. As you can see here, I'm sort of flipping it around in the pan here, spreading it around the pan to keep it from burning. After that, we're gonna add the mixed onion and shallot. We're gonna mix that around a bit. We're gonna cook that for about 1.5 minutes, a couple minutes here. Then we're gonna add our okra, mix that around a bit. You can turn up the heat here to about medium high. Then we're gonna salt and pepper to taste. I'm quite liberal with my salt intake. I know that once I get older, I will probably be on a low sodium diet, but right now, you only live once. I am all about that life. I love me some salt. Then we're gonna add our spices. We're gonna mix that nicely. We're gonna mix that nicely in the pan. Now, when you stir fry something in the pan, what you want to do is you want to make sure you have a bowl of water around. What you're doing here is you are cooking the vegetables, but you also want to make sure that you have a bowl of water to drizzle some water in there to keep the vegetables from burning, but also cooking it under a fairly high temperature. This will take about 15-20 minutes to cook the okra fully. Now, if you want to cook it much quicker, you can also lower the heat, cover the lid, and cook that for about 10 minutes. As you can see here, the okra is coming out nicely. It's getting softer. The spices and mixes are blended nicely in there. You can taste the okra. Make sure that there's enough salt and pepper in there. If you want to add more salt, you're more than welcome. Throughout this whole process, keep checking on the okra periodically to keep it from burning and drizzling some water on top and mixing it. I have a huge cabinet of spices. When I tell you my spice game is on point, it is on point. One of my favorite spices is the Slap Your Mama Hot. When I tell you this spice is one of my favorites, it's fantastic. Now, I want to warn you, this spice is not a spice that you want to be very liberal with. A pinch of this spice is more than enough, is all you need. I made the error one time when I first bought this spice. And I decided to be super liberal in a dish that I was creating. And oh my God, I was sweating balls. It was insane. Whew, child, don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. So just a pinch of the Slap Your Mama Hot spice in there. Mix it around a little bit and I promise you, you'll love it. You will continue to cook the okra for a few minutes, making sure it's soft. You can also taste it as well. And that's it, folks. Now, I paired the okra with some basmati rice, peas, and carrots that I had. You can also pair this with pasta or noodles. My favorite is I usually like to pair it with rice. It's so good. It's such a great dish. Super easy to make. So give this dish a try. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what other variations you've done. I want to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can receive more notifications from me. Until next time, Muffin Tops, toodles, bye. Mwah, mwah.